Hey, it's Doug again. I'm on a walkabout here at our golf course. The golf course is closed, one of my favorite times. It's in the evening. And as I'm walking on this hole, this is the 15th hole on Belfair East in Bluffton, I came across my favorite marsh. This is the marsh right here. And you just have to land the ball over there. And you have to hit from over there. I've lost count of the number of balls that I've hit into this stupid marsh. And it's not very far. It's 130 yards of carry. So, of course, you're hitting a driver or a 3-wood or something. 150 yards isn't very far. But for the longest time, every single time I got in this tee box, I could be having a fantastic round. I could be driving the ball pretty well. And I stand on this tee box and I lose my mind. I forget how to swing the golf club. I overswing. I know that the harder you swing, the worse it gets. But something about this visual just crawled into my brain. And even now, I've succeeded more times than not in getting over it. It still kind of haunts me a little bit. So we're just about to the tee box, so I'll show you the tees. This is from the member tees. So it doesn't look too far, but it is kind of intimidating. So yeah, I drop kicked a lot of balls into that. Luckily, I don't play very expensive balls. Well, the reason I'm telling you this story is because there's probably a marsh like this for you somehow in your life. Maybe it's a sport, maybe it's a mindset, maybe it's a person that's irritating the you-know-what out of you. But everybody's got a marsh they got to get over. It's not that hard to get over the marsh. It's not even that far. But when we're faced with it, we freeze up. We get this fear. We get into these habits of forgetting what we're doing. We'll swing too hard. We'll rush through it. So how did I get over it? Well, I practiced. And I learned. I still put a bunch of balls in the marsh. But I developed a routine when I'm coming up to this tee box. Making sure I breathe. Making sure I relax. Imagining the time when I hit it really well on the 2 holes ago. So there are things like this 15 marsh for you that cause the same kind of reaction. The knee-jerk reaction, the freezing up, not being at your best, and then do something you're like, oh, why did I do that? What was I thinking? So know that it's coming up. Prepare a little bit in advance and find the routine that works. Because if you can block it out and just do what you know how to do with ease and with grace, it'll be fine. And here's an important tip. This stupid marsh is going to catch another ball of mine someday soon. Doesn't mean I don't know what I'm doing. It means maybe I turned my brain off for that particular hole. And that's okay. There'll be another hole, another stroke. Luckily, I get paid to do something else, not to golf. And accepting that failure and learning from it is just as important as having the strategy. So I got to show you. I'm here on the 14th hole. Beautiful live oak here. Looking across. It's low tide, not the prettiest tide. But I imagined what was possible for me when I started doing this work full time and my kids got out of the house and we said, you know, we've been in Cheshire for 25 years, it's Cheshire, Connecticut, but maybe there's something else. And so we looked and the stars lined up because we were open for the opportunity. And we're living our best life here and we're in our mid-50s. Still getting to make the impact we want and have the life we want. If I can do it, you can do it. You just have to be open and get started. And try not to hit your ball in the marsh. That's it for today. Bye for now.